Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. I am super excited and a little bit nervous to be doing this Facebook Live for you on my personal page. For those of you that don't know, about, I don't know, 2.5 months ago, Brian and I started this amazing journey. It's been really powerful and motivating, and we're helping others that have made a decision to make their health a priority, and kind of just needed a plan and guidance, and that's where we step in. So we have this group of people that started with 8 plus Brian and I is 10 on September 6th, and now we've grown to 53, and it's just incredible. It's been such a fun experience being this health coach. And let's see, back at the end of August, we met Mark McDonald, and you might have or might not have seen me post about him. And if you don't know who Mark is, Google him. He's awesome. He has his own Wikipedia, which is pretty cool. I know Jonathan thought that was really neat. And so he's, let's see, New York Times best-selling author. He's an international fitness and nutrition guru. He's the CNN health go-to expert. He is a Tennis Channel fitness expert. So this guy's awesome. And for whatever reason, when he met Brian and I, just loved us, and we share the same passion and vision in educating others and helping others to just live better qualities of life by teaching them how to eat properly and get their bodies moving and optimizing their metabolism and making their bodies, learning how to make their bodies work for them. So that's what we do. And Brian and I have this group, Team Paredes. It's called Together We Win, because we could live this life, just him and I, in our little bubble, and keep moving forward. But that's not making an impact on the world. That's not helping my community of Richmond, Rosenberg, Texas, and beyond, all the way to Macon, Georgia, and whatever other towns in Florida. I mean, our group is growing nationally right now, but we want it to grow here in our area, ideally. So Brian and I are both from here, Richmond and Rosenberg, and it'd be awesome to add anybody to our group, but especially anybody that we grew up with and went to high school with. It's just cool. We have a few right now that we went to high school with, and that's fun. So I have my notes. I always have my notes to stay on topic. Within our group, I like to have themed days. I like to have fun. And so today's theme is, what are you waiting on Wednesday? Or what are you waiting for Wednesday? And as I was mapping this out, I was thinking about, just everybody. Think day to day, we're in contact with lots of people, from the gas station attendant to our coworkers to after school sports and parents, and especially social media. And people are, if you take time to listen and hear what they're saying, they're very clear on their wants and wishes in life. And typically, or a lot of times, they're followed by a big but or a big excuse. And it makes me sad. I don't do excuses. I don't like excuses. I tried not to live in a world of excuses. And it just, like I said, it makes me sad when people wish their lives away and are just so burdened by wanting something and then never pushing themselves to do it. And then that made me think of Time Hop. I love Time Hop. It's one of my favorite apps. Mia and I, every single morning, check Time Hop on what happened on this date when we're waiting on the bus. And I love seeing my baby's pictures, and then I like seeing when people repost pictures of their kids that were babies. And there's a lot of times that, especially women, will post a picture of them like much younger and a more fit version, and it may say, back in my skinny days, or before I was a mom, #sigh. And it does make me sigh, because it doesn't have to be like that. You're primed. It doesn't have to be when you were in your 20s. I'm 34 with 2 young kids, and I'm in the best shape of my life, and I look better, feel better than I ever have. And my glory days were definitely not high school, college, 20s. Like, it's today and it's tomorrow, and my future. It's bright, and I'm hopeful for that. Let's see. So I see that my mom jumped online. I'm trying not to look at the comments because I get really distracted, but I am really excited that some of you guys are watching me. That's awesome. Um, and I hope she doesn't mind me sharing this story. And I'm using just her as a woman example. My mom, when I was growing up, would always grab her belly, and she wasn't big and overweight by any means, but she would always say, I never lost these last 10 pounds since when you were a baby. And, I just all through my life heard that. I just never lost this baby weight. And I obviously remember that. And I definitely wasn't a baby. So I was thinking okay, well, why not? Why didn't you? I didn't say anything. Sorry, Mom. But I just always didn't settle well with me. And when Brian and I got married, I promised him that I would never be that mom that let herself go. And I'm not saying my mom did. I'm saying women in general, like we become moms and it's like we lose our identity of who we were before that. And, I don't want to sound harsh. We get a grace period. We become mommies and our worlds flip upside down and we're not sleeping through the night and breastfeeding and spit up and all that fun, beautiful baby stuff. So you get this grace period, right? If not being yourself. And I won't put a time stamp on that, whether that's 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, whatever. But once you've adjusted to that new role, you've got that hat on as a mom, but you've adjusted, it's no longer baby weight, ladies. It's stored fat and it's bloat. And it's your fault if you haven't taken action. And I know that sounds harsh, but I feel pretty strong about that because you have to take control. And what are you waiting for? Life is not getting any less busy. I thought when I left teaching that, I have time to breathe and have so much more time. And I love my busy. I choose my busy. But life is busy with the extracurriculars. And the older they get, the more stuff they do. And I'm like just driving them from here to there, an appointment to this. And just if I just waited until, I wouldn't be where I am today. So what are you waiting for? And it makes me think about, I was talking to a friend last week, and she was telling me about, I don't know, just these Spanx that I guess women are wearing under your clothes. Girls, ladies, do you want to wear Spanx under your clothes, or do you want to rightfully rock your outfits and rock your dresses? I mean, which one's more empowering, knowing that you're sucking it in and having something do it for you, or if you've done it yourself and put the work in? I mean, that is powerful to feel so good in your skin. And guys, you're not, I'm not going to touch that much on the dads and the guys, but if your glory days and your prime start with the sentence back in high school, what are you waiting for? Because you need a new story. If you went to school with Brian and I'm bringing in, Richmond, Roseburg area, I graduated in 2000. Brian graduated in 98. And so if you're one of my Facebook friends, one of his Facebook friends, and your glory days start with those sentences, that was a long time ago. It's about to be 2017. What are you waiting for? So I'm excited to see all these people on. Hey, everybody. And Jackie's on. Let's see who else. I'm not going to go through because I'll get too distracted. Okay, so I'll wrap this up. 5 years ago today on Time Hop, Brian and I moved back from Chicago into the Houston area. And about 2 years ago, we moved back into Richmond, Rosenberg. Never thought that would happen. We're here because Brian's job is like in the middle of nowhere and it helped us commute. So we're back in our hometown. And I can tell you right now, from when I moved away here in 2001, I'm not the same tiny, insecure, non-athletic little Kathleen Mullins that I used to be. I'm still tiny, but I'm strong and I'm capable and I'm confident and I'm motivated. And I just want to help every woman, especially, moms, to be where I'm at. And I don't mean just like, working out 100 hours a week, because I don't. I just mean taking yourself off the back burner, being and feeling good in your own skin, because we're still women and we still want to feel great about ourselves, and we still want to know that our husbands are attracted to us, and not wish our lives away. So what are you waiting for? And I'm almost done. So excuses are heavy and they weigh us down. And you can be who you want to be and still be this amazing parent. And just because you're a mommy or a daddy does not give you a reason, an excuse to give up on yourself. I don't want to be a storyteller to my kids. I want to lead by example. They will always know that health is a priority in mine and Brian's life. And I will always fight to be the best version of myself, because my babies matter, and I'm not going to cry. But I matter to them, and what I'm doing matters, and what Brian does matters, and what we do together matters. And so we just want to lock arms with as many of you that want to join this movement. We've got some big things happening, and I don't know why God lined up these incredible opportunities for us. I mean, Mark McDonald, are you serious? Like, what in the world did I do to deserve a partnership like that? Like, he's just amazing. And he's gonna, with the partnership between him and I and Brian, gives us a platform to be heard. And whether it's through a Facebook Live, and 5 of you watch this or not, but it's just wait, just sit back and watch or be a part of it. But big things are coming in the Richmond Rosenberg area and beyond. And I would love to see a lot of numbers from our area join our group. It's fun, and it's just transforming, and it's encouraging, and it's incredible. And I don't want you guys to look at me and, oh, that's good for her. You know, that's good for her. That's good for them. No, it's good for you. It's good for everybody. And so let's do this together. My call to action to you today is to ask yourself, what do you want, and what are you waiting for? Stop putting it off. And honestly, my tank top is really just a coincidence for today, but today is the day. Take action today. Stop putting things off. Stop putting it off to the holidays. I am so tired of hearing people are going to after the New Year's. Really? So go put on your 10 or 15 pounds over the holidays, and then go get on some diet that's going to fail, because diets don't work. You're just depriving yourself. Stop dieting, first of all. They're worthless. Take control of your life. And if you don't know how, I've got the plan. I've got the energy. I'm going to love you through it. And that's it. I am so excited to see you guys jump on. Have a great day, and happy Wednesday.